Hey, welcome to the official Windows 8 channel, and today we're going to talk about a little twist that happened today, and it's called Windows 10. Windows 10 is what is going to be the next version of Windows, and we all thought it would be called Windows 9, and no, the Microsoft team surprised us with Windows 10. Now, what we need to know about Windows 10. First of all, when is it going to be available? There's no date yet, but we know one thing for sure. It's going to be probably after the developer conference in April. So it's somewhere in April, May, June of 2015. And there's no real date. Now, can you get a copy of Windows 10? Well, one thing you can do if you Google Windows Insider Program on October 1st, you'll be able to download a copy of what is the early and probably buggy version of the preview build that you'll be able to install. So that's one thing you need to know. How much it's going to cost? There's no prices yet. Some sources have said that, for example, certain versions of Windows 8 will be able to upgrade to Windows 10 free. But there's a catch. If your computer comes with an OEM or a copy of Windows 8 that is from the original manufacturer, then you are not going to be able to have it free. So if you bought Windows 8 in a box, or if you bought a CD, or if you bought it online, then there's a possibility that you'll get Windows 10 free. Some of you will, and some of you will have it at a discount, like at 20 bucks or 30 bucks. So all of that's going to come clear when we get a little more details. What happened to Windows 9? A lot of people say Windows 10. First of all, let's just talk about the Windows numbering version. When Windows 7 came up, actually, if we look at all the Windows versions, Windows 7 isn't exactly Windows 7. It's just a number. And the reason why Microsoft chose Windows 10 is to kind of say, well, we took a big step ahead and we just decided that Windows 10 is going to be the real version of Windows to show everyone that we took a big step ahead, because Windows 8, let's face it, was not loved by a lot of people. So what's going to happen with Windows 10? Well, Windows 10, if you got a desktop, a tablet, or whatever machine you have, it's going to adjust itself. Windows 8 was, meant for a touch device, and that's a big problem. So a lot of people bought computers with a non-touch screen. So what happened is a lot of people got a little scared because Windows 8 didn't offer the environment that they wanted. So Windows 10 is going to adjust. If you have a tablet, you have a touchscreen, you have a regular desktop or laptop, it's going to really adapt to that type of environment. If we talk about apps, well, apps are going to go for the ride. That means that all the apps that you've bought, for example, in Windows 8 are going to be compatible in Windows 10, are going to be there in Windows 10. That modern UI, or that modern interface, or what we called Metro in the first, is still there. It still exists, and it's going to be there. And all the full screen stuff is going to be there, but it's going to be an option. So if you don't have a touch device, or if you don't want to have that full screen experience, you'll be able to scale down from that. And that's really cool. If you've bought modern apps and you love them, um, there's a little bit of maybe awkward moment where we don't know actually what's going to happen to those apps that you've bought. But you know, the feel is that they're still going to be available and be there. Um, Now, what about the start menu? Well, if you really didn't like the start menu, you're in luck. The start menu that's going to be in Windows 10 is going to be different. First of all, it's going to be available on touch devices like it was in Windows 8. But if you don't like that and you want to have a start menu, a different menu, desktop with, well, everything is going to work, and there's going to be improvements, and there's going to be desktop versions of that start screen. So for example, if you have an app that you like in Windows 8, well, now you're going to have available that app in the desktop version of Windows 10. And that's really cool because I think a lot of people lived on the desktop of Windows 10, Windows 8, sorry, but a lot of people, you know, including me, were like in a mixed world. I live my life probably like 75% desktop, but I do live 25% start screen. And so what's going to be cool in Windows 10 is that if you live in the start screen 25%, that means that you might want to have those start screen modern apps in the desktop, and you might live 100% in your desktop, and that's going to be cool for that. So that's pretty interesting, and I think that is going to be nice. One thing that you need to know, Windows 10 will not have that charms bar anymore. It's gone, and it's gone forever. They finally found out that it's a little complicated, and why is it that we have to go into that you know charms bar for options and so on. So that's gonna be nice. What will be happening with the start menu? Well, the start menu is going to come back. Windows 10 will have a start menu for every user that needs to have a start menu, but it will also display not only the regular old style start menu, it will display the start screen at the same time, and that's really cool because the start screen is going to be there in apps. So you'll have the start menu. If you click start, you'll have your folders, you'll have the old style Windows 7 style start screen, but you'll have tiles of all the modern apps also available in that start screen, in that start menu if you want, sorry. So that's going to be cool, I think, and I think that Windows 10 is going to be one of those really, really, really cool devices. What do you need of a machine for Windows 10? There's no no specs yet, so we don't know what machine will run or not Windows 10. We don't know if 32-bit machines will be available in Windows 10. There's nothing yet that says that 32-bit version of Windows 10 will be available, and I'm suspecting that that might be the first jump for Microsoft into the 64-bit world. I mean, now we are in 2014. It's been like, you know, close to 10 years that we have 64-bit capable machines, and I think that it's probably time for Microsoft to really jump into the 64-bit only operating system. And so that's, you know, something we don't know yet. Is there going to be a 32-bit version or not of Windows 8, Windows 10? Well, we don't really know actually. So these are little things that we'll check out, and hopefully they're going to be coming in. So if you want to have Windows 10 Preview. I have to remind you, just Google one thing very important. Google Windows Insider Program on October 1st, and you will be subscribing to get a preview, a free preview version of Windows 10. Now keep in mind that any preview version are often buggy and very different from the original version of Windows 10. So we'll have to check that because it's important to know that these versions are sometimes a little problematic. But if you have a a PC lying around and nothing important on it, why not try it and see for yourself? I don't think the preview version will have every option of the final version in 2015, but it could be a very nice tryout of something new about Microsoft. So Windows 10 preview version October 1st, and official version coming somewhere in 2015. If you enjoy our videos, why not subscribe to the official Windows 8 channel? You'll be informed when new videos are online. If you have any comments, questions, or problems, why not send us a message and we'll try to help you if possible. Thanks for watching, and see you soon on the official Windows 8 channel.